It should be on now. It should be good now. All that pre-game speech and nothing. I think I got a little caught up with the notes. My goodness. All right. All right. We'll shake some of the rust off. We'll get with it. All right. Center ice face off at 10:48. Paul giving pressure on a takeaway. He's got Schultz. Backhand tries, deflected over to the near wall. Holloway will grab a loose puck, sending it up for Schultz on the breakout. Schultz across for Call. Call will hit the line along with Markowitz. Markowitz, shot. Glove save here at 10-11. Spotty on the draw. Frutis will drop it for Spotty there at the half wall. Frutis out to the point for Thompson. Thompson will send it low for Spotty. Trojans will clear it. This should be a nice. Icing the call here at 9:45. Face off over to the Trojan zone here at the far circle. Spotty on the draw. Face off, won by Tonka. Thompson over to Gerke. Gerke trying to send it low. Now the Trojans at the far half wall. Who goes off the wall, comes over to the Trojan zone. Spotty keeps the line. Thompson holds it. Shot just wide. This will be icing here. 8:52 face-off in the Trojan zones. Looks like they decided to swap the defensive players and forwards. Just have a, just change it up a little bit. Have some fun. Deviant shot tries, is blocked, goes over to the far wall. This is Bray. Trojans will clear it out to neutral ice. Diddy evading one. Trying to send it across. I believe they call offside. Yeah, offside's the call. Face off near the Trojan bench. Ward will send it low. Bray and Ward pressuring it near the inboards. Now the Trojans. Kept in momentarily by Redessel. Now the Trojans will dump it in the Tonka zone. Nibby in the near corner. Over for Bray at the weak side. Trojans at center ice will dump it in the Tonka zone. Gathered up by Smith. Smith, long feed off the wall. This will be ice here. Face off by Call, Holloway. Holloway off the end boards for Markowitz. Markowitz sending across for Call. It goes over to the bench wall. Holloway pushing it ahead for Markowitz. Schultz shot. There at the doorstep save. Comes across now for Smith. Smith will send it low. Schultz over to Markowitz. Shot on, stick save. Holloway gathering it up. On the breakout over to Schultz. Across. Loose puck here gathered up by the Trojans. Good back check play will force a takeaway. Smith trying to force it low. Tonk on a change. Now Smith will clear it out. Hardy giving pressure along with Spotty. Kukafridis on the takeaway. In his skates. Centering feed, no one home there. Now Thompson. Thompson pushing it ahead. Gerke across for Thompson. Thompson across for Hardy. Hardy hits the line. Hardy taking it down to the goal line. Trojans will ring it around. Now out to neutral ice. Gerke. Offsides. Ward on the draw. Udessel feeding it ahead for Bray. Now the Trojans from their zone. Stretch pass is blocked by Loeffler. Ward shots, tries, blocked. Ward trying to push it low for Bray. Bray alone there at goal! Right over the goaltender. To start the scoring here at 5:09. Trojans send it over to the Tonka zone with Dessel. Dessel on the cut back, pushing it ahead. It's an opposing player. Now Loeffler will clear the zone. Wayzata, they force it back in the Tonka zone. Dessel across for Nibby. Ray pushing it up to the line. Nibby. Nibby will rim it around for Loeffler. The D will change. Now the Trojans. Loeffler on a takeaway here on an errant pass. Shot, blocker save. Icing here at 4:11. Holloway from the point, sending it over for call. Shot. Stick save. Good chance for call there. Holloway. Holloway pushing it ahead. We'll force it in the Trojan zone now. We'll send it. Holloway still with it. Schultz battling hard there near the hash marks or half wall. Call sending it low. Puck comes up for Smith. Smith dancing the line. Good shot. Goes through. Bad save. The Trojans still looking for their first shot of the night. They haven't gained any chances, really. Dump it in the Tonka zone. Few will change for the Trojans. Offside. Face off one by Spotty. Thompson. Across for Hardy. Hardy splitting the D. Over the goal line, near corner. Looking for a passing option. Over for Spotty behind the net. Hardy here. Middle slot shot. Glove save. Trojans will rim it around. Comes up for Gerke. Now the Trojans on a rush. Taking it wide, or forced wide rather. Pass picked off by Hardy. Blocked out of the zone by Glukafridis. Now we got a one-on-one. 1-on-2. Up for Thompson. Across for Gerke. Gerke below the hash mark, center feed. Goes over to the far wall. Trojans will clear it out. Trojans will change. Puck gathered up by Glukafridis. Across for Gerke. Gerke will clear it out off the wall. Thompson, good pressure. Now Thompson. Thompson and Hardy. 2-on-1, we're going to have a call here. Delayed call. Tonka will go on the power play here, 127. I believe that would be a hooking call. Or holding. Holding the call here at 127. Face off one by Tonka, Nibby across. Udessel. Ward below the goal line will send it up for Udessel. Puck comes out of the zone. Bray over to support. Now Bray. Ward will keep the line. Sending it down to the hash marks for Bray. Pass picked off, and then poked away. Now the Trojans out to neutral ice. Thumb slapped down by Nibby. He'll skate it out. He's got space. Taking it wide near the goal line. He'll send it up. Puck comes over to the near wall for Ward and Udessel. Oh, another. Gonna have 4-on-4 hockey here for holding call or interference. Yep, interference call here. step up. Finds Markowitz on a breakaway. Great feed, Markowitz. Goal! Fakes a short side shot. Drags it across the crease for a backhand on the weak side. We've got 7 seconds remaining. Four will stand. Got 11 seconds left on this 4-on-4. Holloway on a 2-on-1, sends it across for Markowitz, off the post. Just before the buzzer. Great opportunity there, great shot, great chance. So we've got, let's see. And I'll put one more. Nope. All right, I apologize. We didn't activate the feed there. We missed that one in all this pregame talk. I was just basically going over Wayzata's record. Their record as of November 9th is 5-7-2. Goals for 42. And goals against 47. My Hockey Rankings has them down for a ranking of 86.05. In their last games, they've got a 3-2 record with 2 lost streak. Over that span, they had 18 goals for and 20 against. But half of those goals that went against them was in that final game. It was I believe it was 10-4 against that North Dakota team. But they also lost against Spring Lake Park, 4-2 loss. The team that we played in the consolation game. But on November 4th, they had tied against Maple Grove 5-5. So I was saying how what team will show up tonight. Thus far, they haven't amounted really any chances for themselves. It's been a tough going. But they have a minute in power play here to see what they can do. But here Call will hit the line. He's got one to beat. Across for Smith. Nearly connects. Markowitz will whip it around. Chosen to send it back over to the near wall. 30 seconds remaining on this PK now. Holloway will wait for Smith to tag up. Charging towards the slot. Now Call. No ice. Final seconds. They call no offsides. Now Thompson. Thompson's dragged down. They're tripped up. Tonka will go back on the power play here at 11:36. Okay, face off. The far circle in the chosen zone, Spotty, Hardy, and Tutti Fruttis, along with Gerke and Thompson. Thompson over for Gerke. Deflection in the middle slot by Hardy will go over to the near post. Power play goal here. Face off won by the Trojans. Pushed ahead. Now Thompson. Pretty sending it up. Talk on the back check. Thompson across for Gerke. Trojans will send it up. It goes out of the zone. Gafridi is gathering up a loose puck. Over to Hardy. Gugafridi sending it down to the far corner. Up to the point for Rudessel. Rudessel back down. Rudessel across for Nibby. Puck's deflected over to center ice, gathered up by Nibby. Spotty. Nibby on the takeaway. We'll take it down to the top of the circle. Hash mark shot is deflected up and out of play here at 9:25. Dessel. Good poke by Ward. Now Tonka hit the Trojan zone. But the Trojans will clear. Here's the Trojan bench. They'll send it down low in the Tonka zone. Maybe. Good back check by Bray. Maybe battling there in the far corner. Now Ward. Ward across. Pass picked off. Offsides. Face off near the Tonka line, won by Tonka. D-to-D pass. This is Holloway. Holloway, center feet over. Now the Trojans. No ice, no ice. Smith from behind his net on the breakout pass over for Markowitz. Markowitz trying to feed it up for Schultz. Goes off the Tonka bench wall, slowing down. No ice. Ball from the goal line. Trying to find Schultz there. The Trojans. No call. And we've got 3-on-2. Paul hits the line. At the hash mark, speeds it up for Markowitz. Now the Trojans. A little miscommunication. Thompson will push it ahead in the Trojan zone. Thompson below the goal line. Looking for these. Over for Gerke, off the wall. Back up. Now Gerke will send it low. Thompson will hold the zone. Offsides. Face off at the Trojan line near the Tonka bench. Spotty on the draw, will win it. Back to Thompson. Thompson off the wall. Oh. Shot from the near wall. Pops over the glove here at 6:26. Goes to the score on their first shot of the night. It's been a possession domination thus far. 6:26 in the middle frame. Maybe. Trojan on the takeaway will find their second shot. Oh. We got a call. Time for going on the PK here at 6:04. I think the call. I believe I saw an interference call. Face off in the Tonka zone, won by the Trojans. They sidestep one, trying to take it in. Good clear. Good break up and clear by Smith. Now Bray. Trojans. They force it in the Tonka zone, but Holloway across for Bray. Bray's pass hits a Trojan player, comes back for Holloway. Holloway will send it up for Ward. Ward will clear it out to center ice. Takeaway here by Ward. Ward pressing the net, shot. Got 30 seconds left on this PK. Tonka momentarily icing here. .459 left to play in the middle frame. We've got just over 20 seconds on this PK. Trojans hit the line, trying to cut it towards the slot. Shots deflected, still loose there on the crease. Now over to the far corner. Shot swallowed up by Simmons. From the point, 4:37. Well, it's fun. Loeffler on the draw. Send across to the weak side. Back to even strength here. Shot or pass blocked by Thompson. Goes off the side of the cage. Gerke trying to set it up for Schultz. Lucafridi is forcing it down low. Puck goes out of play here at 3:34. Face off in the Tonka zone near circle. Shot is blocked. Maybe we'll send it up for Markowitz. Markowitz across for Call. Call up to the line for Schultz. The Trojans were sending it in the Tonka zone. Nibby, in the far corner, will send it up for Call. Call pushing it ahead. We got a 2-on-1. He sent it across for Markowitz. Markowitz shot off the post. High sticking call. Oh, it's just a high stick. Face off will come over to the far circle in the Trojan zone. .249 remaining in the middle period. Spotty on the draw with Hardy and Gugafridis. Gugafridis will send it back to the point. Smith, shot. Hardy on the regroup. Smith. Up for Spotty. Smith on the takeaway. Lucafridis across for Hardy. Hardy will hit the line. Spotty goes off an opposing player and on net. Spotty will drop it down low. Hardy. Cross for Hardy. A shot. He cleared out. This is Thompson. Poked out of the zone offsides. Down to 117. Face off the near wall at the Trojan line. Ward on the draw. Comes back for Nibby. Nibby across for Dessel. Oh! Nibby. Push it ahead. Stretch pass. Oh, we've got an injured player. Seems okay. They blow the whistle for an injured player, Trojan player. At 54 seconds left in the period. Puck will come over to the Trojan zone. Face off by Ward. Shot try. Stick save, rebound chance. Loeffler trying to find the center. Final 20 seconds. Got a slashing call. We'll go against the Trojans here. We'll put the Tonka on the power play. It will roll over into the third period. Call on the draw, trying to play it ahead. The Trojans off the wall. Holloway will send it back towards the corner. Rimmed around by the Trojans. Markowitz will find Holloway from point for the shot. We'll take it. We'll have 1:18 remaining on the power play at the beginning of the third. Click something. Nope. Don't want that. What do you think? Oh, 1 second. No. Well, you had mentioned you wanted to do this for your younger son. Is that your younger son there?
Yeah. He's practiced after our game against Minnetonka on Saturday, so helped out tonight.
Okay. Well, the shots I've got 13-5. They've chosen started to put the pressure on a little bit towards the end of the second. We've got 1:18 left on the power play here. And we added a little bit of time for the final period. Got 16 minutes. Could be running clock. Face off one by Tonka. Holloway sends it ahead for Schultz for a 2-on-1. Schultz trying to find Markowitz, who's deflected by the Trojan player. Markowitz sending it up for Smith. The Trojans will clear zone. We're going to have a holding call here. This call. Got 4-on-4 hockey here for 38 seconds. Thompson across with Schultz. Now Thompson. Schultz across for Gerke. Poked away by the Trojans player, but Gerke will momentarily regain control. Trojans will dump it in the Tonka zone. Thompson from the end boards trying to find Gerke. Now call. That'll do it for 4-on-4. We're on the PK here. Now the Trojans on the rush. Got 3-on-2. Shot tries, steered away. Out of play here at 14:07. 23 seconds remaining on the PK. Kafridis on the draw. Shot gets through. Two saves for Simmons there. Oh yeah, that's what it is. I forgot they're doing running clock. So we're back to even strength now. Puck will come out of the zone. Trojans will feed it up. Hardy. Sing it back over for Spotty. Hardy. Near hash marks. Now the Trojans. Maybe good track pressure. Good back check there. Hardy will send it over to the wall. Now Spotty gathering up a loose puck near the line. Take it in the Trojan zone, feeding it up for Nibby. Goal! Great job, boys. Got 12:20 remaining. Face off one by Tonka. Holloway will send it ahead for Hardy. Hardy will dump it in. Good back check by Holloway. Spotty on the takeaway along with Hardy. Hardy will feed it up for Smith. Smith back over to Hardy at the half wall. Thompson will send it back down in the Trojan zone. Comes out to center ice. Thompson over to the Trojan bench wall. Thompson intercepting a feed shot just over the crossbar. Comes out to neutralize Gerke. Gerke across for Thompson. Thompson pushing it up for Loeffler. Now the Trojans will clear it out of their zone. Loeffler will hit the line along with Bray. Trojans will clear the zone. 9:30 remaining. Thompson taking it wide. Crashing towards the net. Shot. Goal. Score is now 5-1. Tonka on the face-off win. Redessel feeding it up for Schultz. Nibby up for Markowitz. Quick shot by Schultz. That was a goal for the short sides. Schultz gathering it up below the goal line. Just turn and shoot there at the short side. He squeaks through here for a 6th goal tonight. Paul, along with Redessel near the end boards. The nets come off. Face-off will come out of the zone. Hopefully they stop the clock there. They did stop it. So at 7:10 we froze the puck, froze the clock here. Referees and Wayzata coach. Holloway. Now the Trojans. Holloway off the end boards. Holloway shot on. Pad save. Markowitz from the slot. Shot. Glove save. Gerke shot on, stick save. Spotty on the face-off win, Gerke. Gerke across with Glukafridis. Glukafridis shot. Now the Trojans. Shot steered aside by Thompson. Thompson will rim it up. Holloway or Hardy will send it across. Now the Trojans. Attempt a wrapped around shot. Hardy up for Spotty. Got a 2-on-2. Gerke. Shot steered aside by Simmons. Wrap around try. Thompson. Feeding it ahead for Glugafridis. Glugafridis will clear the zone. Great shot try there on the crease. Trojan's amping up the pressure here. Maybe a cross for Udessel. Was that Loeffler? Loeffler pushing ahead now. Ward and Bray putting on the forecheck. Loose puck, neutral ice, gathered up by Nibby. Nibby on the regroup over for Udessel. Udessel across for Loeffler. Good sequence there by the Trojans. Find a shot there just above the crease. Tonka on a change. Here, loose puck gathered up by Markowitz. He'll force it ahead. Comes back down to the Tonka bench. Smith. Smith at the red line will dump it in. Trojans taking it wide near the goal line. Backhand try on the short side. Shot. Glove save. We'll have a final minute and 30 here. A couple too many. Shot on stick save. Chance here in the low slot. Final minute. This is Call, pushing it ahead on the cutback at the goal line. Now the Trojans the other way. 30 seconds. Stood up by Thompson. Gerke taking the loose puck. On the rush, Gerke. Body shot try. Well, that'll do it. The final on the shots I've got is 21-15. Minnetonka. Final score. Must not have gotten that last one. But final score 7-1 here. Not sure if I missed the finals. I thought it was 6-1, but I'll go with the scoreboard up there, 7-1. Tough night for the Trojans. Minnetonka dominating the possession. and held on to it for much of the night. Okay. We'll have Edina. We're going to play at Braemar West this Saturday evening. All right. Thank you, folks.